The head of the World Health Organization has a stark message for the world. On the one hand, said Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus at a press conference last week, the focus on the victims of Russia's war on Ukraine is entirely justified and necessary. But on the other hand, he added, the international community is failing to give even a fraction of that attention to people in countries far beyond Ukraine who are grappling with ripple effects of the war that are just as devastating. Specifically, millions of people around the globe are being pushed into hunger due to the reduction in exports of wheat and other key food items from Ukraine and Russia, two of the world's biggest suppliers. I don't know if the world really gives equal attention to black and white lives, said Tedros. And I need to be blunt and honest that the world is not treating the human race the same way. It was the latest expression of alarm by aid officials as they point to growing evidence of the war's impact on global hunger. To find out how this is playing out on the ground, NPR spoke with Bob Kitchen, Vice President of Emergencies for the aid group International Rescue Committee. Here are 4 takeaways. 1. Food prices are already spiking. It's hard to pinpoint the war's precise effects because it has hit amid so many other calamities. These include a series of droughts in various parts of the world that had already driven up food prices to record levels, and lingering economic fallout from the pandemic that had already cut into many people's ability to afford those higher prices. However, it's clear that the war has made this already bad picture worse. Take the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization's Food Price Index. Between February and March it spiked by 12%, to its highest level since the UN created the index back in 1990. To see an effect like that is concerning given that we're only 6 weeks into the war, says Kitchen. 2. The price rise is already forcing more people to miss meals. Since the war began, says Kitchen, we are seeing the number of people who are food insecure and in urgent need of food aid rising rapidly across at least 4 areas of the world that we are monitoring. There's been alarming growth in the number of people who are growing hungry. Worst hit are those places that were already struggling. For instance, in Afghanistan a month ago 55% of the population was facing crisis levels of food insecurity. Now it's gone up 10 points to 65%. Kitchen says it's important to understand just what this type of crisis level hunger looks like.